Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I gonna discuss about wildcard team for Game Week 31. Before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel. Now let's start. Game Week 31 wildcard are applicable for those teams which are in horrible state. If your team are not in good condition, then you can go for early wildcard if you still have wildcard in your bank. And this team has got 15 double game week player because this game involves bench boost team for Game Week 34 where there are 15 double game week player and you can play them all and get the 30 fixer. So that's a nice thing for your team. And this, if you want to maintain this team, you need to free hit in Game Week 32 because in Game Week 32 a lot of team has blank and those team are playing twice in Game Week 34. So if you want to utilize this draft, then you should activate your free hit in Game Week 32. Now move on to the first player in Game Week 31 wildcard, and it's a goalkeeper and it's De Gea. And I think if you want to go for a Manchester United defense, and I think now De Gea is the standard option because as Luke Shaw is now injured, so there are rotation risks like for Dalot, Wan-Bissaka and Malaysia. So I think it's safe to go for De Gea instead, and he's 5 million and has got double game week fixture in Game Week 34, and they will get also a double game week in 37. So I think that's a very nice thing for your team. Now move on to the first defender in this wildcard draft, and it's Ake from Manchester City, and he's playing in the left back position for Manchester City. In Manchester City, no player is nailed, so there might be rotation, but Ake most probably start in every match. So I think he's also cheap, like 5 million per. Ruben Dias was 5.9 million, or Stoneheart was 5.4. So I think Ake is cheaper, and these three have got similar goal threat, so I think that's why you can go for Ake. Now move on to the second defender in this team, and it's Lisandro Martinez. As Manchester United defense looks good, they maintain 2 clean sheets, so you can go for Manchester United double up, and I think going for Lisandro Martinez is a good option because he's just 4.5 million and he's totally need for Manchester United. Other Manchester United defender, I already tell that they have rotation there, so I think going for Martinez is a cheap option. Now move on to the third defender in this team is Van Dijk, and I prefer now Van Dijk over Alexander Arnold because Alexander Arnold has a risk of a rotation because he's not playing well. On the other hand, Van Dijk is a nailed player for Liverpool, and on the other hand, like Robertson also got a rotation because of Simica, so going for Van Dijk is a cheap option from them. Another thing about Van Dijk that he has got very good goal threat as he is the main target for corner or free kick for Liverpool. So I think Van Dijk is a good option. Now move on to the midfield, and first midfielder is Salah, and he is in insane form, but Liverpool team are not performing well. He is now injured by some injury concern, but I think that he will be okay in Game Week 31 because it's a little injury, so I think he will be okay. And he has got double game week fixture in Game Week 34, and if you look at this double game week fixture to home match, Mohamed Salah played very well in home, so that's why I think you should go for Mohamed Salah. He is totally nailed for Liverpool. And now move on to the second midfielder in this draft, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Recently he's been playing in the double pivot, but as Eriksen is now fit and also Casemiro came out from suspension, so I think Fernandes will play in attacking midfield or right wing position as Rashford is also injured. So I think now going for Fernandes is a very good option for your team. Now move on to the third midfielder, and it's Jack Grealish. He is in insane form playing in the left wing, and he is totally nailed for Manchester City. It's a very rare that a Manchester City midfielder is nailed, but I think there are no competition for Grealish plays, and that's why he should play, and that's why you can go for him. And he's also cheap. If you go for Kevin De Bruyne, he's 12 million, where Jack Grealish is just 6.9 million. And on the other hand, Mahrez got 7.3 million, but when Foden will be fit, then there will be minute share for Mahrez and Foden. So I think you should go for Grealish. He is a safe option for your team. As Manchester City got double gaming in 34, also got double gaming in 37, so going for them is a good option. Now move on to the fourth midfielder, and it's Mitoma. He is in insane form, and Brighton as a team playing very well. In last match they lost against Tottenham, but I think in this match Brighton is the better side. So going for Mitoma is a good option because he is the main goal threat for Brighton in every match, whether he score a goal or assist. So he never blanked. So you should go for a player who never blanked. And also got double gaming in game week 34. Now move on to the forward option, and first forward is obviously Erling Haaland. He is in great form. In last match he scored 2 goals against Southampton, so you should go for him. He is totally fit now. The second forward is Darwin, and there is rotation for Liverpool forward like Darwin, Jota, Gakpo are rotating. So I think Darwin looks to be nailed, and he playing in the left wing position, and he can also play in the center forward. So I think you should go for Darwin because he has the most probability to start. Now move on to the third forward in this team, and it's surprising one, and it's Vinicius from Fulham. He's a very cheap option like 5.4, as Mitrovic has been banned for a long time, so that's why Vinicius will start, and he's just 5.4 million. And if you look at his fixture from game in 31 to 33, looks so good, but in 34 they have got hard fixture, but in those hard fixture that I think Fulham will play counter-attacking football, and if they play counter-attacking football, then Vinicius can be an option to score goal, and he's very cheap and also very much differential, just 0.2% ownership. Now move on to the substitute goalkeeper for game week 31, and it's Fabianski. He has got double game week in game week 34, so you can go for Fabianski from West Ham. Though West Ham defense doesn't look good, but they have got double game week in 34. As this wildcard draft contain 15 double game week players, so you should go for other team player like they have a fixture in game week 34. Now move on to the first outfield player, and it's Marsh, who is in the bench because it's Chelsea away, and I prefer Mitoma in this fixture ahead of Marsh. But in game week 34 they have got double game week fixture, so that's why Marsh in there. And I think I prefer McAllister. I prefer Marsh over McAllister now because McAllister sometimes playing in the double pivot where Marsh are playing in the right wing position. So he was unlucky that he cannot convert his chances. Now move on to the second outfield bench player, and it's Stupinian. He is 4.8 million on a very creative left back, and I think you should go for Brighton defender because their defense looks good. And if you look at Brighton fixture, they have got double game in 34, also got double game in 37, and they will either double game in 35 or 36. So there are 3 double gaming, so you should go for their best player, and I think Mitoma, Marsh and Stupinian is their best player. Now move on to the third bench option in outfield, and it's Koffel. He's just 4 million, and if he doesn't start, then you can go for other defender because this team only concede 100.1 million. So I think your team value is now more than that, and you can go for other player like you can upgrade Van Dijk to Alexander-Arnold, or Lisandro Martinez to Luke Shaw if Luke Shaw is fit, or something like Vinicius to Danny Ings. And for game week 31, I think the best captaincy choice is obviously Erling Haaland. It's a home fixture, so I think you should go for Erling Haaland captaincy. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Good luck for you.